Let's talk about that amazing suit and the action you got to do in it.
Let's talk about that suit forevermore. Let's never stop talking about my suit.
I heard it took 4 months to develop fittings, and they finally got it to just right.
6 months, not because they were bad at it, but because they were so good at it, and I was so particular about wanting it to be perfect.
Yeah.
And in the end, I felt like it was.
Yeah.
Talk about the action sequences. I mean, you've played action heroes in the past, brilliant fighters. Were there things different for the Wasp than the previous roles?
I mean, every role that you play in action is different because everybody moves differently and everybody has a different reason and attitude for why they're going into their fight. And in this case, Hope is desperate to find her mother. She's desperate to reunite with her mother, to find out if that's even possible, to find out if her mother's alive. And that motivation is the heart behind everything she does. And hopefully you feel that. And also, it was really important to me to represent the original Wasp that comes from the comic books.
Talking about the fact that you worked with the stunt people, it's such a great collaboration, but specifically on developing a style of movement so that when you come out of those sequences, she walks in a certain way. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, that's basically what I was referencing just now in the way that she moved. It was important to me that she not just be another dude in a suit, because I think it's very easy for people to take a male role and put a woman in that role and now say, oh, it's we're telling a woman's story.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily a woman's story. So in every element of the story and every element of the character and every element of the costume and the way she moved and the way she thought, I wanted her to clearly be a woman.
Well, your character's arc in the first film goes from being someone who's quite antagonistic towards Scott to finding some charm in him. Yeah. Are we going to consume more charm going forward? Or?
Well, Paul Rudd is endlessly charming, so there is no way of getting around that.
Right.
And yeah, Hope was very put off by Scott Lang at the beginning of the first film, and then incredibly charmed by him by the end. And they had finished the first film in a kiss, in an embrace, and then they carried on to have a relationship off screen, sorry fans, and then they became estranged. And so we pick up the second film where they are at odds, where they're not speaking, they haven't spoken in years, and Hope is once again not pleased with Scott. Which is how I think we like her, right? It's fun to watch her dig on him.
I was just about to say, it's so much fun to watch her not be pleased with him.
Exactly, exactly.
All right, well, we would love to talk to you forever, but you have an entire carpet full of people here who want to chat with you, so thank you for talking to the fans.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, congratulations.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.